Hey, what's up guys, this is Astranox, I'm back with another Epic 7 video. So floor 84 in the Abyss, good rewards. This is the team that I'm gonna be using. There's two main strategies that you can go for. Let me just... Wow, this is like auto, like look at this. It's the first time I see this. This is bugged. Turn it up. Oh wow, it's still like the auto doesn't want to happen. Interesting. Really? Game is broke. I broke the game. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave this in here because that's the first time I see it happen. Wow. Just turn on my skills. Bellona, let's turn off her skills. Alright, so here's the deal. The Azimuth Patrol on this wave has 157,000 health. The three ads, Red Smoke, Remus, they have 49,000 health. They're fire. And the ads in front, they can apply bleed, they can apply poison debuff. And the Azimuth Patrol can extend those debuff by 1 turn with the 2-turn cooldown web spray. Also, Patrol can apply defense down with a 75% chance for 1 turn. And this thing, he can randomly reduce skill cooldown of one ally by 1 turn when he attacks. So that's wave 1. You can just go and kill the patrol, be done with it. I'm gonna turn off auto here. This is like going really quick. I want to have my cooldowns available so when I go in wave 2 against Romann, I'm actually ready with everything. There is quite a bit of damage. I got Daydream Joker on Kise. She doesn't have that much crit damage, only 160 something %, so Daydream Joker is not dealing a ton of damage. Definitely want to keep my my big cooldowns here. So the strategy against Romann is that you don't want to bring team-wide buffs because he removes buffs, and if he removes buffs, a buff or buffs, he gets 30% combat readiness. Now that's not the only problem. If he removes a buff, he also reduces cooldown of his ultimate by 1 turn, and you definitely don't want him to use his ultimate, which is Event Horizon, often, because it applies a great like attack and defense buff on the whole team. Let me just try to survive that. And then he has a passive that dramatically, increased the strength of the attack and defense buff on all allies. Like right here, I'll show you. That's the buff. And also it removes any debuff on all allies and dispels all the buffs on my team. 4-turn cooldown. That's the thing that remove buffs. It says if the target had a buff dispelled. Yeah, dispelling all buffs, and if it removed a buff or more, Event Horizon cooldown reduced by 1 turn and increased combat readiness by an additional 30%. Also decrease combat readiness by 20% of the target attack. Now another thing that happens is that he's getting speed and attack increase every turn. And also, if he's buffed, the strength of the effect is increased. So you definitely want to either strip those buffs being applied on the whole team, yeah, including Romann. So you can bring an AoE buff remover, aka a stripper. That's one strategy. Or you can just burn him before he uses the thing, and you can use a hero that increase skill cooldown. That's why I brought Kise in here, because I don't have an AoE buff remover that is built. Now you can burn Romann and slow him down. You use combat unit as pushback. You can apply speed down on him. You can, like I said, use skill cooldown increase. Or you use the other strategy with the AoE buff removal. That's the two main strategies that you can use. And yeah, I mean, if you want to burn him, you definitely want to apply defense down. You want to use Daydream Joker and or Bellona. Oh wow, that was a nice dual attack right there. I have Bloodstone on Bellona, so she is helping with the healing. Now, there's no reason for me to use skill 3. So I'm just gonna... well, non-crit. It's something like 90-something% crit. Definitely need to use... I got provoked on Destina. That's another very annoying thing that you have to deal with in this boss fight. Is the constant provokes happening on your team. Very unfortunate. Let's keep on burning Romann. Okay, now it's time for skill 3. Hopefully this thing does not get resisted. 50% effect resistance on Romann. Let's go do it. Okay. It got back to 0. I'm gonna save my souls for if things get like dangerous. Now Kluri got the defense down, but to be honest, I don't want to do it that way. Like, what if she resists? Okay, I got it here. Because when you attack without defense down with Daydream Joker or Destina skill 1, it's gonna do around 50% less damage. It's gonna do like roughly half the damage. You definitely want defense down applied. All right, let's roll here. Now I will keep S3 of Kluri. Might as well. I could pop the Guardian. I mean, there is no mechanic where the boss will be like triggering some phase, some effect, like if it gets below a certain threshold. Also, I will deal a bit more damage because the Guardian buff increased crit chance by 20%, which is actually useful because Kise, she doesn't have 100% crit chance. Bellona, she's at 100% crit chance because she, you need only 85% crit chance if you are at elemental advantage. So earth versus ice in this case. Not quite yet. You know, Event Horizon is coming up. I could have used the Guardian again. I could get provoked though, that's the thing. Oh, I messed that one up real good, didn't I? Yep. Because I should have used the defense down. Now I don't have it for Kise and Bellona, which was the burst that I needed. At this point, okay, Kise's got her skill 3 available. I should have burned to be safe, but it happened, so it's cool. Now, if you're using Earth heroes, it is much easier because those roll Tarnar Guard will they won't be provoking you as much because they're gonna have 50% chance of missing. Now if I get resisted here, I'm just gonna have to burn him after he applies the okay, there's the -2 turn. Well, yeah, the +2 turn cooldown, I guess. But yeah, really, like, if you don't have a hero that increase skill cooldown, you can just, like, most players will just use AoE buff removal for this, really. It's the easiest way to go about it, because really, like, as soon as you remove those buffs, like, the threat goes down, like, dramatically. Because when they have the buff, it becomes so much more dangerous. Could just use the Guardian and win, actually. Let's just finish with the Guardian. So yeah, just the effect resistance. You can use poison. If you could stack poison like crazy and use the Guardian number 3 to reduce your skill cooldown, or yeah, like use Kiris with yeah, you could use Kiris here with another damage dealer that has Daydream Joker. Then you're gonna need some defense down as well. It's gonna be harder to get the burst damage, most likely. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that afterward. Because you can use, if you have this area with Kiris, you could reset Kiris's skills and just keep on applying poison, and then you could use Guardian number 3 to reduce your skill cooldowns and just like apply so many poison effects and really like destroy that boss fight so quick. I'm gonna show you my gear as well, by the way. First, yeah, so Daydream Joker, that's huge. You definitely want to use it with defense down, as much crit damage as possible. Of course, 100% crit chance and as much speed as possible. It's gonna work with defense down, so keep on applying defense down on the target. 3% of the enemy's max health when attacking. I mean, it goes through their, I mean, it has to go through the defense damage reduction, but still with defense down, that you're reducing their defense by 70% when you apply defense down debuff. It is huge, guys. So yeah, you use Daydream Joker on 2 damage dealers. You could just put it on your AoE stripper if you're going with that strategy, and on another damage dealer, even on a support, but like they won't have high crit damage, so that's not gonna do as much damage. But yeah, Daydream Joker is huge. Or of course you could go the cheese strat with poison. So Kiris is so good. You use skill 3, and then you use skill 1. You can potentially apply 3 poison effects that last 2 turns each. It deals 5% of the target's max health. Like, forget about defense, it's just straight up 5% of the target's max health. So if 1 poison effect gets applied, it lasts 2 turns, that's 10%. So on Romann with 391,000 health, that's 39,000 health that's gonna be removed in 2 turns. Over the course of 2 turns, that Romann will go. And then you can just, I mean, you could use Kiris. I think Kiris with, like, yeah, if you just want to go with the AoE stripper strategy, you remove the buffs when they get applied, and also your poison will be removed from Romann when he uses Event Horizon. Just make sure you don't apply buffs on your team, because it's gonna just have the boss use Event Horizon much more frequently. But yeah, Kiris with, of course, if you're lucky enough to have Isaria, boom, you use that thing on her and it resets her cooldown, and then you're doing another skill 3 and then skill 1 of Kiris for up to 3 poison effects for 2 turns each. So that, plus you're using the Guardian Cromcruz, which reduce skill cooldown by 2 turns. You just build up your souls. Of course, it requires quite a bit of souls, 50, but I mean, just Curious and this Guardian is enough for you to deal so much damage. So yeah, that could be it. And for AoE strip, there's because you definitely want AoE. Those ads are gonna be super annoying to deal with. Like Kluri won't be enough. You can save the skill 3 for when the boss uses Event Horizon and remove the buff from the boss at least. You could tank the damage really. You could go crazy tankiness with mostly an Earth team and rely on just Guardian damage, because Guardians, they deal damage based on the target's max health plus a percentage of your team's attack in damage as well. I like the first Guardian because it deals more damage based on the target's max health per soul. But yeah, if you want to strip, you've got Bazaar that also apply unable to be buff debuff. But the boss will, if you use Event Horizon, will remove debuffs on the team, I think, before applying those buffs. I'm not sure on the order, but you could potentially use cannot be buff debuff to kind of mess up the whole Event Horizon buffing. I'm not quite sure, guys, on that one, but yeah, I mean, you could use Hurado. He has this thing, Dispel All buff, and yeah, reduce combat shortness. Also, the ads, they heal themselves with their skill 2, so you could reduce the amount of health they recover if you somehow want to take them down. That's another strategy. You could kill the ads before the boss use Event Horizon, and then you can just use one hero to remove buffs on Romann, which could be your Kluri. But these ads, they have 100,000 health and they can heal themselves, so really, like, if you try to take all 3 out, it's gonna require so much damage that I feel that if you are able to do it, it's because you're pretty much overgearing the content. You could do it with like crazy damage with Vildred, probably Vildred running on Daydream Joker or something insane like that. But yeah, there's multiple heroes that can remove buffs, but you're gonna have to make sure that the hero removes all buffs, which is gonna be very important. Alright, so of course, well, there is, you can use the Romann and yeah, Dispel All buff, increase combat shortness of the caster, and then for every buff that were removed, wait, no, that damage dealt increase in the... Okay, no, it's only 1 poison effect for 2 turns. I thought it was for the amount of buff. So yeah, you can use Romann as well, counter Romann with Romann. But yeah, there are other heroes, but quickly off the top of my head, those are the one that I remember. So yeah, guys, let me show you my gear, and that's gonna be it for this one. So first, let me put this by CP. Skill ups, Kise, Bellona. Then we've got Destina, and then Kluri. And for the stats and the gear, just pause if I go too quick. Yeah, like I said, 160% crit damage on Kise is nothing insane. You definitely want as much crit damage as possible if you are heavily relying on Daydream Joker. Like, attack will not do much. It's gonna do a portion of the damage, but when you're attacking a target with a ton of health, you want as much crit damage as possible to scale that Daydream Joker damage. Destina. Like, I was not even using Prophetic Candlestick on Destina. It would have been better. Like, I could have definitely used the Candlestick from Angelica on Destina, because her cooldowns are really long. But it's really about saving your cooldowns for when the right moment appears. Like if Romann use skill 2 and drops the speed down on my whole team or the majority of my team, and my health is low, that's a good time to use skill 3 on this Diene, of course. And finally, Kluri stats. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon if you'd like to be notified whenever I release a new video. And check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. I've got Abyss videos for all the previous floors. It was like starting in the 60, I believe. So check those out. If you like somehow check this video and you didn't, you're not at this point in the Abyss, or maybe you're making another account, and I mean you want some more strategies for previous floors. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Peace out for now.